Hi, my name's Frank Flegg and I'm just dropping you a quick email. It's the middle of half term here in Derbyshire, so it's 7 p.m. in the evening. This is our offices. It's rather quiet at the moment. Everyone's out, and my wife has taken our two little boys, our two toddlers, to the cinema to see the latest kids movie. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to drop you a quick message. I'm speaking at the London Property Meet on Monday, the 14th of November, and I thought it might be helpful to give you a bit of an insight into what I'll be speaking about. I'll be covering a bit of my journey, but also explaining how, having achieved a lot of my goals in property and in life, that has enabled me to focus very, very sharply on achieving my purpose in life and creating my legacy. And for those of you that know me, you'll know that I'm massively committed to ending homelessness in the UK, but also globally. But really, I've only been focusing on that in the last 3 years. And on the 14th of November, I'll be taking you through my journey from being a full-time secondary school science teacher, which I was in 2007, through becoming a full-time property investor, which is not a quick leap to take. So going from fully employed to being a full-time investor, and then how I've leveraged that, being a one-man band personal self-employed person investing in property, into building my portfolio to the stage where I now have 50 plus properties in my own portfolio, multiple JV partners, a national property franchise, my own lettings agency, and all of that has meant that I can now focus much more of my time on the housing project. We're now in 6 cities across England, and are looking at branching out overseas. And what I will cover on the 14th is a lot of the obstacles that we've overcome. So we've had the recession in 2008, 2009, 2010, 2010. We've had Brexit more recently. Loads of personal obstacles or hurdles in the meantime. And what I will share with you is some of how we've overcome those. So how our culture and how our attitude towards those hardships and hurdles has enabled us to overcome them. One, for example, we identified in 2012 that the biggest obstacle to us growing and expanding our portfolio was lending, and the inability to get finance, or the difficulty in getting rapid finance in order to grow. So one example is we've set up our own housing fund, which basically operates as a mortgage lender. It actually operates like a bank. We take deposits from investors and then we lend them out to our franchisees. That's one example of hitting an obstacle and working out a way to go under it or over it or around it. I'm hoping that you'll be able to come. I'll take loads of questions. I will give you as much value as I possibly can to help you on your journey, regardless of where you're at. So whether you're right at the start, not yet invested in your first property, or whether you are a long way down the line, already full-time in property, but really want to ramp up your income, or perhaps you're already financially free. You're already getting 100% of your income from property, you're not having to work more than a few hours a week, in which case perhaps the next step for you is to create that legacy that will continue to grow after you're gone. And wherever you're at on that journey, I'd love to help you on the 14th. So come along, there'll be a big bunch of us, a lot of opportunity to network, and the opportunity to ask me questions about my journey. And if I can help, I would love to. Hopefully see you there. Cheers.